Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be making an Easter egg melt and pour soap project for beginners. This is a gift idea for Easter, so let's get started. First of all, you want to get your molds. I'm using some egg molds. It's a bit difficult to see, but believe me, once you unmold it, it's going to have the shape of an egg. But you can also find some similar variations of this mold on Amazon. I'm going to leave the link down in the description box below. First of all, you want to take your melt and pour soap base and cut it into small chunks. This makes it much easier to melt down. I'm using clear melt and pour because you can easily make it opaque and then color it as you like. I'm going to put my melt and pour on a double boiler, but you can of course also use a microwave. If you do, please use short increments and check your soap base frequently to prevent overheating. So here's the melt and pour. I measured it out to have an approximate idea how much I need, and I'm gonna just put it on the double boiler. While our soap base is melting down, I'm gonna show you what I'm using for coloring. This is titanium dioxide mixed with rubbing alcohol. This is something that works very well for melt and pour soap. And then I have a very nice fragrance oil called Candy Floss from a company in the UK. I just thought it would fit amazingly for this project here. I like to use a whisk whenever I mix my mica into melt and pour soap, and then I have a spoon just for my mica. For coloring, I have 4 different micas in 4 different colors. I want to color every egg differently, but this is of course totally up to you, what fragrance you want to use and what color you want to use, of course. So as you can see, our melt and pour soap base is completely melted, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my fragrance oil directly into here because all of my eggs are going to have the same fragrance oil. But as I said, here you can go and you can also fragrance every soap differently. This is completely up to you. So I'm giving it a good mix. And then I'm gonna add titanium dioxide also to the entire soap base because I want all the eggs to be like a pastel-y kind of color. And therefore, if you have clear melt and pour soap, you want to do that first, because otherwise the color will be too vibrant if you just add it directly to the clear base. Alright, so I'm measuring out approximately what I need for 1 egg. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I take my first color. This is Yellow Vibrance Mica from Nurture Soap. I give it a whisk until I'm happy that everything is nicely incorporated, and then I'm adding it to our first egg mold here. It smells so amazing. I think this is really fitting to this pastel color here. Gonna give it a spritz with rubbing alcohol to remove the air bubbles on top, and then we're moving on to our second color here. I'm adding the melt and pour soap base into this heat safe container. This is Hollywood Pink from Nurture Soap, and it's a little bit bright once it's poured, but then when you mix it you can see that it turns into a pastel color due to the titanium dioxide that was mixed beforehand. Then when you're happy with your color, you just want to go ahead and pour it into the second mold. And if not, you can just add more mica to it, you know. You can never take it back, so it's better to go step by step. We are moving on to the third color, which is Blue Vibrance from Nurture Soap. Also very nice blue, and it's turning into a baby blue now. By the way, if you're interested in more melt and pour soap projects, I will leave a link up here in the right hand corner for you to check out. There are a bunch here on my channel, so just go ahead and have a look if you're interested. Now we're going to our last color here, which is the green color. This is Harlequin Shimmer Mica, also very nice green. Give it a mix with a whisk. I just want to give it a little bit more color here. I want it to be a little bit stronger, so I'm adding a little bit more mica. And if you see that you have some clumps, you just give it a spritz with rubbing alcohol and this will break the little clumps. And once all your soap is poured into the molds, you just want to give it a couple of hours to completely solidify and harden up before you want to take them out of the mold. This is important because you want the soap to be really hard. So here we are a couple of hours later, and let's see how this turned out. I'm very excited to find out. So I want to stretch the mold here a little bit around the soap and then have it pop out. I think it looks like a real egg and it's nice. I like the color very much. So what I'm gonna do now in order for the soap to stand a little bit on its own feet, so to speak, is to cut it down at the end. This is the pink one. Also very nice pastel color, absolutely love it. And I think it fits to Easter, you know, such pastel colors here. You could of course do also like very vibrant kind of soaps for Easter, why not? It's just my personal preference. Let's have a look at our blue, also very cute. It's going to be a challenge to have the soap not roll away while you're under the shower, but you know, it's also like a very nice decoration. And our green, and I'm gonna give it a cut as well. All right, so now we're gonna have a look at how we can decorate these, shall we? Okay, so for the decoration I had an idea because I ordered some egg cartons in blue that I absolutely love, and now we're gonna have a look. I need to cut it because they come like two together attached. So let's see what we can do with it. Okay, so let's add these little eggs here in the cavities. And what do you think? I think it looks really cute. So let's add a ribbon to it to make it even more pretty, like a gift for Easter or something like this. I have this polka dot pink ribbon here. It's a bit thick, but I absolutely love it. I designed some labels for Easter, and if you are a member of my Buy Me a Coffee page, then you have free access to these. You can just download them and use them for your projects. And voila, here we go, and you have your Easter egg present. So I really hope you enjoyed this video here. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're interested in more soap making videos or skincare DIY, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you around here very soon for another video, and in the meantime, I wish you a wonderful day. Bye bye!